Gentlemen, thank you very much for testifying today, too. I'm Representative Warner from Fayette County, and much like the rest of the state, we have a very big problem with opioid and overdose. And quickly, I'd like to just thank two of our commissioners that are here, Commissioner Zimmerlink and Commissioner Lohr from Fayette County, for attending this today. So earlier, Representative Saccone had mentioned how this problem can be broken down into different areas. And boy, the one that is the biggest eye-opener to me is the amount of legal opioid painkillers that we're prescribing. And just 2 years ago, I believe the FDA approved Oxycontin or oxycodone legal for 11 to 16-year-olds. Mr. Cipoletti, earlier you had mentioned that hydrocodone was the most prescribed prescription in the United States. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's data from CDC.
In which year is that?
Did I put the year on there? 2010. That was 2010. Yeah, so it's probably already outdated, but I'm sure it's still at the top if it's not the top.
Okay, so that's
just hydrocodone.
Okay.
That's not counting all of the opiate.
And that's what I was going to
meds.
follow up
Yeah.
with. Roughly, how many different types are there? Dozens? Hundreds?
Dozens.
Okay.
Definitely dozens.
So that's just one of them. So
Right.
we have dozens of these, and this is one of them, and it's the most. So obviously, prescription painkillers are by far the most prescribed prescribed medication in the United States.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely,
by far.
and it's higher in the United States than it is anywhere else in the developed world.
Wow. I'd be curious to see, a chart to see when the spike in this and when this. I mean, has it always been? I mean, have painkillers? I don't know. I don't know whether you know, but I mean, how long do you think painkillers have been the most prescribed medication in the United States?
I'm not sure when it started, but I'm not sure when it overtook the top spot.
Yeah.
But it definitely did start in the mid-'90s.
Okay.
And that's when that marketing strategy took hold. And it didn't go completely unseen. I can remember it was the late 90s when there were class action lawsuits filed against Purdue Pharma. They're the ones that produced the OxyContin. I also don't want to step on any physicians' feet here. There is a use for it, absolutely a use for it. And there might even be a use for it in an 11-year-old in some case. Now, I can tell you, I have two sons that are into sports, and if they get injured, that's a last resort for me based on what I know. I'm going to tell them to suck it up and take some ibuprofen, and hopefully it's not worse than that. But again, how many individuals have the information that I have to know how addictive it is, to know that it comes from the same place that heroin comes from? And maybe that would inform your decision as a parent if you knew that a little bit better.